The only French word you know is buffet.
That's not true. I know the word croissant.
Hello, welcome to this 24-hour challenge, but first, let's take care of this hair. Done. Clean, mop the floor. What else? I folded my clothes, everything is like nice and neat. Now I'm making some food. I'm putting a little tostada moment together. I haven't started the timer, the 24-hour timer. We're still not on the challenge. So I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna enjoy my food. Then we can start the actual challenge. It's just the update. I ate really quick and then I started unwrapping this book that I borrowed from my sister-in-law. I'm going to start with Mad-Eye Moody's chapter. Alright, let's set this timer for 24 hours. Whew, really excited about this. I'm gonna have two timers going on at once. One to make sure that in case the other one breaks or I mess it up, I still have it. And I'm only gonna be taking little breaks here and there to, you know, do normal things like sleep and go to the bathroom and drink, or to cook and clean, etc. Whatever I have to do to shower, also go to the gym or clean up the house. The reason I started this challenge is because I needed to finish this book by the Super Bowl weekend, like I think 4 days before the Super Bowl weekend, sorry. So that way I could edit and also hand it back to my sister-in-law. She has all the books except for the first one. And right now I'm in the fourth book, which is The Goblet of Fire of Harry Potter, and I'm doing really good. We are at the unforgivable curse. It's been maybe a little bit over a half hour, not bad, but we still have a long way to go. Should we keep going or should we heat up our coffee again? My coffee's cold. We're gonna keep going. Still want to take the sleeve off because I don't want to like bend it. I'm gonna take the sleeve off. I know. It hurts me too. Just don't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. 51, 50, and start. Oh my god. So you'll see me screen record here and there, and since I don't want you to just sit there and watch me read, I figured I'd talk to you and kind of explain the process. I mean, I didn't want to pull all-nighters because I'm not a teenager anymore. I should not be pulling all-nighters. It's not healthy for anyone, honestly. But when I was a teenager, I used to pull a lot of all-nighters, and I just don't think they're that good for me. So instead what I did is I did take breaks, but it still was extremely challenging to say the least. I did mostly, if not just read for the entirety of 3 days. The sun's going down. That's the brightest I can get it right now until I take another break. Hold on. Because I had a really strict timeline, like I did not have that much time at all to do this. I made sure that I hurried up. It is so hard to see now. I need to turn on the light. I need to turn on the light. So loud. It's been an hour. I was listening to Harry Potter soundtracks to set the mood, and I really just had that in the background. I had no other entertainment except for in between I watched a Sam and Colby video, which you will see later on. And what else? I had to basically ignore all of my fun videos that kept popping up. Oh my gosh, it was so hard. Oh my gosh, thank God. Thank God, because even I was getting concerned. I am in the fourth book out of 7 books of the Harry Potter series. The movies get progressively gloomier. I hope the book isn't like that. already. Oh, I am gonna be reading this book until I go to bed tonight. I don't think I'm gonna get started on Butcher and Blackbird today. I want to see how much further I get, and I think I'm doing good. I'm making good progress. The times are accurate, and that I'm being as honest as possible. So we made it to the Goblet of Fire, chapter 16, and also chapter 17, just a little bit after the four champions. And that's where we left it at 272 pages because it was getting really late. And I thought I was going to read in the morning, but I didn't want to bring my book on the road and mess it up. So we just picked it back up at home. I wonder if it'll show up. Yes, it shows up on there. I'm gonna start my timer. This is where we left off. The four champions. And start. There. That bike in the background is new. We put it together the day before, like the night before. So if you're wondering why is there a motorcycle looking bicycle in your room, that's crazy. It's new. We had to put it together first, and now the boxes that are underneath the dresser, they're from that bike, and the recycling box is very small. So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna break them down. So that's what I was doing. When I was like, oh, I cleaned the room before I started eating, I did this and I did that. I that's what I was doing. I was cleaning my room from the mess from the bicycle and other things. Right. Oh. No. Yeah, and so that's what we were doing. The bike is gonna leave at some point later on in the video because Louis is actually gonna take it outside. But for now it's in the room, so you'll see it. It's gonna be gone, but it is new and it is clean. And I just had to change spots because since I am carrying the book instead of my little tablet, it gets a little tiring on my hands and my body, so I just have to make myself comfortable here and there. This is the only, I say, one of the times where I switched so many positions, so many days, so many, like, not so many days, so often within the hours of the day. Like, I had to switch spots because it was not the most comfortable. Usually I just hold my thingy, my little tablet, and I just prop it somewhere on anything really, and I just tap tap tap, and it's really easy. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be reading off a book anytime soon. What I was also thinking about is I'm probably gonna finish the series any other way. Like, I'm gonna go to my local library, or I'm gonna try to find the books at a thrift store secondhand, because my sister-in-law, who owns the books, literally lives like an hour away, more like an hour plus. So yeah, and it's a lot of rural, what is that called, where it's like all green Pennsylvania land. Like, there's not a lot of cute little stores and coffee shops that I can just stop by. Like, and it would be like an hour of just farmland to drop this off, and I honestly don't feel like doing that. So I'm gonna go to my local library and borrow it from there, or any other way. Yes, Harry. You tell her. Just kidding. Take a mini break to readjust and to stretch my legs and my arms, because this is not the most comfortable spot, but this is where I'm taking a little break. But look at us go. It's more than halfway, I think, halfway through the book. All the way to the unexpected task, 384 and 385. Got to this chapter, page 403. The Goblet of Fire, at least the print that I have, is 734 pages. Let's see. 734. So not bad. 18 minutes. I'm 18 minutes. I'm so tired now. 18 hours 55 minutes. I'm gonna pause it now. We are in Rita Skeeter's Scoop. 433 pages. But look at that. Look at that. I'm making good progress. Oop. This is where I'm taking a little break. I still have almost 19 hours. And I'm getting really sleepy. I had like a protein shake and a protein bar. They're really good. They're really good quality. I'm not hungry, but I know I should probably have some solids. I'm getting thirsty a little bit. I should eat. Honestly, if I can only finish this book, if I can just finish this book, I'll be so happy. I have this much left. 2 o'clock. After a much needed meal. Wow. So nice. So beautiful. I'm officially ready to start again. To resume my challenge. I got my water. Plenty of it. And let's begin. So I'm breezing through the book. Like I really am breezing through it. I was really shocked at how fast I was able to actually get through it. And so far, I mean, I have a lot of thoughts about Snape because I guess like his demeanor is giving the opposite of what supposedly is really his goal to be. Like he's actually nice, but I don't know. I had this whole thing about how it doesn't matter to me right now, at least. Like if he does any redeeming actions, it really doesn't. So we are at page 458 so far in this specific episode. But yeah, I don't think anything will really change my mind about Snape right now. And we are more than halfway through the series. Like I understand why Harry does not trust him even though Dumbledore does. I get it. After chapter 25, we're going to take another break to take a shower because I'm tired. We're back at it again with another shower. Hey, at least you know I'm showering. I'm not just doing this 24-hour challenge without a shower and being disgusting. Hope you can't hear the air too much, the heater, because it's really cold nowadays. It's like -1. We are in page 509. We are refreshed now. We have a little bit over 230 pages. It usually takes me at least 3 hours to read 100 pages. Especially in the last hour, I was slowing down because I was getting really sleepy. So I took a shower and I'm refreshed now. I read this much. I have this much. Oh yeah, I'm reading Harry Potter 4, The Goblet of Fire. And I am in Padfoot Returns. I'm gonna go read now and hopefully I can finish this book today. And then I can ease into Butcher and Blackbird all I want without having to worry about it too much because I still have until technically a little bit before the 15th to finish. Let's get started. And start. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, why I keep bringing up Butcher and Blackbird, it's because that is the first official book of February for my TBR of 2026. I made a video about that, and I was really worried that I was gonna be behind because of this new goal that I put on top of my TBR. But as you can see, we have 16 hours left and it's working out. And I think at this point it's only maybe February 2nd. I'm not sure. So this challenge only lasted between February 1st to the 3rd. And after the dream chapter, we're taking another break to take this bike basically downstairs. I just wanted to put my shoes on. Okay, we are at the home stretch. So we are at the Dream 564. Which one? 564. We only have this much to read. A little bit less than 200 pages. I think we can do it. I have my coffee, which it's not cliche. Muted. I'm the type of person that loves coffee so much. I needed to stop with my 3 cups a day because I was starting to get like heart palpitations. I open my book to the Dream and start. So the room feels a lot more roomy because we got this bike down and it's an electric bike. Louis seems to like it a lot, so that makes me happy because he's been wanting an electric bike forever now, and he had a really smooth ride. Chapter 30. Oh, chapter 30. Oh, I'm almost done. The pensive. Pensive? The pensive. I don't know. If you see me excited about chapter 30, is because there's only 37 chapters in this book. And 7 chapters doesn't sound like a lot, but they're not small chapters all like that. I've had some books where the chapters are literally 3 pages, and that's a chapter. But not with these books. A chapter is way longer than 3 pages, as you can see. It's still a nice little chunk of pages there. I'm gonna pause this real quick. I have some thoughts. Like I was saying, I am in page 601 of the Goblet of Fire. I know a good story sometimes needs a little bit of disappointment, and I just don't want Dumbledore to be the one to disappoint. I hope it's someone else. Everyone loves Dumbledore, but even the best people disappoint you. So I don't want to be disappointed by Dumbledore, and I think I'm like dreading that because I know nobody's perfect. It's like Ron is not perfect either. He can be a little bit of a nuisance. Snape has been very confusing, even though, like, you know, as a Harry Potter fan, you hear certain things. He gets brought up again in this book. Snape, even though I don't want to care what that man has going on or like what his motives are and what his real intentions are, I do not want to care. My curiosity is making me care. Kind of know some things. I've been spoiled a few things, but it's so different to read about it, like actually read. Page 600. Oh, man. And the clock is running, so I gotta hurry up. Okay. Almost dropped my glasses. The third task. Oh, pause that. Honestly, I need to do this more often. And Neville has been mentioned a lot in this book, a little bit more than usual. Usually we just talk about how clumsy Neville is, but we're starting to get a little bit more of his lore. Oh, laundry day. Lou, what time is it? 6 a.m. Nice cart. What did you call them?
.ehoos.
So good. We went to wash clothes, and when I came back, I resumed my reading. Now we have 10 hours, 15 minutes, and 23 seconds. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I am, and I mean like on the last pages, like look at that. Oh my god. Okay. I really thought I had more pages than that, and then I realized that the last pages, well, wait, it's not that many. That is the last page. I thought there was more. Sometimes the last pages are dedications and acknowledgements and thank yous. Oh, I like that line though. I like many things that were said in this book, but that is true. Well, welcome, welcome, and we'll have to meet it when it does. That's it. That is it. And it is heavy. Oh my god. Back in the bubble wrap you go. Bookmark. Oh, this is mine, by the way. So with some of my DNA and maybe a possible fingerprint. I'm gonna put this one on this side. This one bag. Maybe, but this is good. Now I'm gonna start reading my other book. The book of February, the first one. I still have some socks to fold. So I think I need a little break. And I'm gonna take a little break. We still have 10 hours, basically 10 hours and 45 minutes. So I'm gonna fold my socks, watching this video. It is, whoa, it's a whole hour? I do need to eat. I did shower already, so I'm like, I do need to eat. Maybe I'll eat and watch the video and wash my dishes. And as I'm doing my socks, I will do that. Like I do need like a tiny little break after reading like 14 hours, doing nothing but really reading for 14 hours, because I really like their videos.
What's up, guys? It's Sam McColby. Tonight, we're visiting 3 hotels on the Las Vegas Strip to determine which is the most haunted.
And why Vegas? Well, thousands of people die on this strip every single year. And the 3 hotels that we're investigating have disturbing history of mob ties, murders, and unexplainable deaths.
And speaking of 3, we have some very special guests who we're gonna make do some crazy paranormal challenges in each hotel. What? Oh my God! I cannot believe we're actually doing this. Don't try this.
Dude, we actually might have traumatized our friend.
Are sweating. That's the scariest noise I've ever heard in my life.
It's 28 minutes, 29 minutes in. Oh, it's so good. Now they're going to the second place, and this is gonna be my reward for when I eat. I'm gonna start reading again. So yeah, I just kept on reading actually. I did not watch that Sam and Colby video until I was done. I instead watched it as a reward for finishing my second book, if that were the case, to finishing my 24 challenge. And right now I'm reading Butcher and Blackbird. It's a romance, but it's not a typical romance. It's a very kind of gruesome, I'll say it, it's a gruesome romance. There's violence, and they are both killers, but they kill bad people. So that makes you kind of root for them. Butcher and Blackbird is 300 pages, but after having finished a 700 plus page book that is heavy, reading on my Kobo was really no problem, and I just flew through it. I literally flew through Blackbird. I think it's Butcher and Blackbird, sorry. And I finished it. It actually shocked me how fast I was able to read. I mean, it's not really fast. It's like 10 plus hours that I put into it. But 300 pages, like it's really not bad. Like it wasn't too difficult to read. It was a lot of dialogue, and I got to even like a little bit of the acknowledgments and the extra bonus chapter for the other books that they have, because it's a series. I only have read one so far, which is Butcher and Blackbird, and I still had like 10 minutes left. Well, 9 minutes left. So instead, I started my second book for February and to just get ahead. So far, though, at the moment that you're seeing this video, I haven't continued to read it because I am busy editing since Wednesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, I'm editing. And then Friday, my Friday is gonna be busy, but I'm most likely gonna be reading on my free time. I just have a lot to do because, like I said, we're staying at my sister-in-law's house for like 3 days, and we're not gonna be back till Monday. So that's upcoming Thursday is gonna be a draw with me video, and I had to get these books done. At least the Harry Potter book, to retrieve it, to give it back to my sister-in-law, and we did it. We did it. I don't know why more people don't do like encouraging, like why they don't encourage you to do these challenges. I mean, they're hard, but they're very satisfying. I would do it again. I would do it again. Maybe a smaller timer though. It's 12 hours, maybe 10 hours, 5 hours, 3 hours. I don't know, but I need to time myself. And now I can watch whatever I want. I'll do this again, just maybe not with like a 24-hour clock, maybe like a 8-hour clock, 12-hour clock, and then I'll see, because it was tough. It is very rewarding. This is a good year. Creatively, it's a good year. Everything else, hopefully a good year. But yeah, we are ready for this Super Bowl weekend and for the Bad Bunny concert. Oh yeah, and the game that he allowed in his concert. Now I'm showing off my beanie, well, Louis' beanie. It's got like fuzzies on it. And it's time for my sort of extensive mouth routine. Peace.
Scary, spooky, hilarious, crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.